Good morning, everyone. Let's see. Can we be gypsies? Is that allowed? I mean, do I get to keep internet?
Anybody awake yet?
There's folks awake. Let's see if we can. There I am. There we go. About centered now. You're oh my goodness. Hi, Brennan. I'm doing pretty good. He is part of the show. I made a new Harvest Moon border here. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. Never give up.
Oh, it shows you and people.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a camera. They can see me. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
This is the voice you're hearing is my wife's granddad. Just making sure. Oh, hey, Kitsy. That's Katie. Hi, Brennan. And then the little voice you're hearing is the one you're used to. I'm doing pretty good. Is that Chase? He's always part of it. Always. What was I doing? Ah, yes. Harvest Moon. So, good morning. Can we be gypsies? That was the question. Is that allowed? Do I get to keep internet? Go. Brennan's ready to be a gypsy. If I get to keep internet and play video games, we can be gypsies. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say we cannot. I don't... You know what? Give me a second. I don't like that. I don't like that background. Or that border. I don't like that border at all. At least if I transition into something, I want it to be decent. Alright. There we go. And then I can always just go boop. That one's nice. I like the other one. Where is it? This one. Yeah. That one works. Bailey is talkative.
Television there and there, huh?
Yeah, this is the program I use to actually stream it. So it comes back to this capture device. Yeah. But I have to be able to actually see what's going on. This is too small and lags a little bit because it's just a preview. We can figure something out. Yeah, the chat's all over here. I got a chat box right here. That's Katie's in right now. She's actually popping in chat every once in a while.
Oh, she does?
Yeah,
is that right?
when she can. Yeah, when she's got break time or whatever.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'll listen. Alright, so we're gonna try to do this right this time. I screwed up so bad last time. We're trying to do this the right way this time. The original farming sim. So, demo mode.
It's like Pac-Man there. The old Pac-Man.
A little bit.
I'm used to.
A little bit, yeah. I got that. There's a new one on the Switch. It's called Pac-Man 99. And when you eat ghosts, you actually send these little, like, Jammer Pac-Man over to your opponents.
Yeah.
98 other opponents. Real people
Yeah.
actually playing. Yeah. Hi, Brennan.
Used to play that thing all the time. That's all we had.
Yeah.
Put them out.
Doing. How am I doing? Let's see. Always gotta ask that. How you doing? All right. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna get started because I gotta get through the dang intro part. Oh. Alright, you can play the Switch now. Yep. But I had turned the game down some because that text sound is annoying. So this is Thursday, but you can't put Thursday in the box. Kurt the Gamer, that's right. The original farming sim. How are you doing, Kurt the Gamer? Or just Kurt, I'm sure. I mean, I can say the whole thing. It is Pete. It is Pete, but I have this character in Stardew Valley called Thursday. And Thursday is officially traveling back in time to a simpler time. But you can't put Thur, that doesn't make sense, so it's Thor. For Thursday. But Pete is his canon name. You're absolutely right. Maybe we should go by Pete so as not to attract the attention of the local townsfolk. I did not know that, Kurt. Thank you. I played Harvest Moon 64. I liked Harvest Moon 64. I have the cartridge. I believe I still have it. And thank you so much for the follow, Kurt. Welcome to the couch. You are now part of the couch crew. Welcome. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I screwed up last time. I tried to do this the other day, just play a little bit. Friday? Was it? Yeah, it was Friday. And I kind of accidentally threw my first bag of seed onto untilled soil. And I was a little bit frustrated at that point. It was an accident though. I didn't realize what I had in my hand. I'm so used to Stardew Valley now. Where it tells you what you have in your hand. There you go. Yeah, and of course a boat, and you know the look of the characters. I played this one very little, but I played the Game Boy one a whole lot, and then I played 64, Harvest Moon 64, a whole lot. But I've been playing so much Stardew Valley, and some folks found me specifically because I was playing Stardew Valley. So I thought, why not go back to what started me down the path of these games? I don't like this tutorial section where you have to go talk to everybody. I actually forgot that you could go into the bedrooms. Because Stardew Valley, again. Kurt, do you play Stardew Valley? You are clearly a Harvest Moon fan. That is absolutely clear. Have you? Yeah. I'm looking forward to the new one coming to the block, Coral Island. I backed it. It looks very nice. Do you still play a lot of Harvest Moon, or because they do have the new ones? Time warps are something else, I tell you what. I don't know if Thursday's gonna figure out how to get back by tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we gotta get back.
Okay.
Stardew Valley is scheduled tomorrow. Thursday's gotta get back.
All right. See.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll figure it out. So Thursday is trying to blend in with this group of folks from 30 years ago. Dang near 30 years ago. Oh, wow. Neat. What? Oh, the tool shop. Oh, good. No one's back here. Yeah. Really? Okay. Blue?
Okay.
Okay. My oldest son, his first foray into games like this was Stardew Valley. He actually tried to play Stardew Valley. He's only 6. He tried to play Stardew Valley. I forgot that that was just the back exit. I did that last time too. Silly me. But here we are. Thursday is forced to talk to everybody in town, which is something that doesn't happen in Stardew Valley. Yes, it does. They just let you do it over time. You know what? I probably played Game Boy Harvest Moon more, the Game Boy Color, Harvest Moon DX, more. But I really liked Harvest Moon 64. I will say that. I know I at least played through it twice. Because there was marriage to both Potpourri and Ellie, if I remember correctly. Do you play any of the new ones? Because I haven't. I haven't played Harvest Moon games since Friends of Mineral Town, I think. See, this is an old time. You were kind of, you know, had to go a certain way in the Harvest Moon games. Okay. Okay. I probably don't even need to worry with I do need to get some stuff planted. I really do. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the dog. I think Koro is a good dog name. It probably is not a dog name at all. It's probably a mistranslated thing or something. Just carried over. I could see that being how it is. But Koro it is. So only because... Oh wait, no. We have to bring over our dog from Harvest Moon. Or from Stardew Valley. I'm mixing them up. Look at me mix them up. Yeah, that was a chat decided name. It's 42. Ellen seems okay. I like Nina in this one, I think. You stay there. I can't remember everything. Do I have to bring him back inside at the end of the day? I think I do. What, child? Oh, okay. There you go. Let's see. I'm gonna need... Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That was kind of their charm, though. Yes, it adds to the charm. I didn't even get to that part yet. You're right. It absolutely adds to the charm. It does. It kind of gives you this insight into a little bit of how things are spoken in Japanese. But in a way that you can understand it. And it's still not right. If I remember correctly, I always like to expand this back section so I'd have a walking path. Thought I could throw these back in. Can I not? Thought I could throw them back into the materials bin. Guess I can't. Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, I thought I could just throw them back into the materials bin, but I guess I can't do that. Bailey Pup, stop it. So for now, just gonna have to find a happy home for these. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't put anything on the border. Really, it's a... I forgot. And games these days kind of hold your hand a lot. So, getting back into the swing of being very careful about what you do is gonna be a little bit of a curve. Alright, that'll work. But I need an axe. And I need a hammer. I need to go into town and buy seeds, but they need to stay in my shed. I think so. I think so. I'm having a hard time remembering myself. There we go. I have the hammer. And if I remember correctly, breaking rocks and logs goes to the material bin. But I need seeds before places close. I guess I like potatoes, but I can't remember. Turnips were worth more, but they both cost 200 for a bag of seed. So, and then you have to be very careful. Rembrandt, chill. Ah! Okay. I think that's kind of the thing that's going, because she's the daughter of the flower shop, you know, family. So I think that's kind of the theme there. The house just looks so dilapidated. If I remember correctly, one of the things you want to do in the early days is just go until you can't. But I want to get some seeds planted, so we need a hoe. And we don't need a watering can right now. I don't know why I did that. We need seeds. And then hoe. Make sure the hoe is in hand. Hoe in hand. Yeah. They're like, we can't be that complex, so this is what we're gonna do. Alright, so I got the hoe. What we want to do is make kind of a U shape, if I remember correctly. Oh, hey, money. Oh, that's right. I didn't have to give up before when I screwed up with the seed. Because you can just find money all over the farm. Will you chill out? I completely forgot you could just find money all over the farm. Alright, listen here, watering can. Oh. Listen here, empty watering can. Get filled. I knew that. Watering can starts empty. Keeps it from rusting. That makes sense. Alright. No shipping today. That means it's 6 o'clock. But again, if I remember correctly, you go until you drop in the first few days. Get the hammer back. Get that back. I probably should grow some grass right now. I like the U shape because then I put them like side to side like that in rows. And then you can just walk down the middle to get all in-betweens. You'll survive, kid. Come on. Am I not hitting it? Do I not have a strong enough axe yet? I thought I did. There we go. Jeez Louise. Basically, just spend all night doing this. That's how I remember it from the Game Boy one anyway. Which I thought the first Game Boy ones were basically just, you know, nearly identical recreations of this. All they did was remove a lot of the free roam stuff outside of the farm. And marriage. I had one on the Game Boy Advance too. I think, was that the one that introduced the gnomes? That's so a Super Nintendo thing to do. I mean, that's in A Link to the Past as well, with the boomerang, the shield, a sword, and silver arrows, if I remember correctly. But I'll have to go find the Goddess Lake then, or Goddess Pond, whatever it is. Yeah. That could have been a later one too, I can't remember. Worth a shot, right? If given the opportunity to throw an axe into a pond, I'll take it. I'll take the risk. There's no clock. There's no watch. This is all you got. A calendar and a wallet. And at some point, I know that you want to till everything. Like, every piece of tillable land on your property. Because you can get those berries that give you more energy. I cannot remember the name for the life of me. It's like Miracle Berry or something. Something innocuous and simple. He looks a little like a Pete. I will say that. Makes me want to recreate this outfit in Stardew Valley. I wish you could. Like with the bandana and everything. Scarf, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a bandana. Just hanging out the side like that. Of his neck. Does the game tell you how late it is? I can never remember. Like, does it warn you if you're staying up too late? Oh, I remember. It doesn't actually... Like, time passes until midnight. And then time stops passing. Until you go to sleep. It basically just goes from morning to midday to afternoon to harvest, or to pickup, I should say, which is the transition into night, and then it just stays night. And that's why you should stay up all night just throwing weeds. And if you need to move rocks, move rocks. I don't think the rocks actually give you materials. So you can just throw them into the ponds. I'll have to check. Yeah, that's Mom.
Mama, a tummy.
Yeah, you can't ship anything. You have to wait until morning. So don't pick it. Look, we found the other corner. We've made it across the whole bottom of the farm. Look at all the, like, tile issues in this game. Look at all the graphical tile issues that don't match up. It's like, what is going on here? Let's do like I mow. Go around the outside enough to where you can actually make rows.
Yeah.
So oh, I know. They go from, it's like, it's almost like old-timey cartoons, you know, where you know what was gonna move based on the fact that it had more saturation than everything else. That's what it is. It's the saturation goes up suddenly when it moves. It becomes a sprite instead of environment. That's what I'm seeing anyway. If you know those cartoons, and you know those cartoons, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about that old. I mean, we're talking Bugs Bunny, which some are old, but I mean, we're talking Rocko's Modern Life. There we go. You could see that happen in Rocko's Modern Life. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. I mean, anime perfected using the same frames over and over again. It is. Oh, I made it back already. Yeah, I like to keep the fenced area, but I'm that kind of person too, so. The music's gone, it's just me and the sound of thrown weeds. What? You want more Pop-Tart?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take a quick break, get this kid a Pop-Tart. It won't take long at all. All right. Like I said, not long at all. If you're joining us, this is Thursday. He's going by Thor in this because you can only have 4 characters. But Thursday fell into a time slip where he went back 30 odd years, to a place called Harvest Moon. No longer in Stardew Valley. Pelican Town is the thing of the past. I don't even remember the name of the town in this. But instead of having the option to talk to everybody as a quest, he was forced to talk to everybody. And he is gonna have to marry a woman, which is a little out of place for Thursday right now. I mean, Thursday is not picky, but he is and he isn't. He's looking for the right person. That's Thursday. That's Thursday's thing. Flowerbed Village, thank you so much. Kurt, you're the best. So, Kurt the Gamer is well knowledgeable here. So if you have any questions about Harvest Moon, you should probably just ask in chat, because Kurt will probably know. So Thursday fell into a time slip that also sent him through space to Flowerbed Village, 30 years in the past, roughly. I think it's... What year did this come out? 1990... Doesn't matter. Almost 30 years in the past. His husband Shane did not come with him, so the point is to try to grow some crops to get back. You can, absolutely. Absolutely were. It's very obvious that Concerned Ape played Harvest Moon. Like, all the way back Harvest Moon. I can't remember, do rocks give you materials in the material shed? You okay? 6 pieces. Split logs and collect them. Nope. You know what that means? We don't have to sleep and we can get rid of all these little rocks. Just gotta toss them in a pond. The real trick is finding the nearest pond. They're bottomless ponds too. Yeah, it is only wood in this. There were later ones that rock became a material as well. But I think it was just still called materials for a while. Was it 64? Rocks and wood were materials? I can't remember. It's been that long. I literally played it last on the cartridge. Okay, 64 only had wood too. Well. And then, like I said, I had like the Game Boy Advance one. I had an early DS one. And then I had a later DS one that I didn't really play much. Oh, nice. Is that on YouTube? Or is that here on Twitch? Do you have a Twitch, and is your YouTube linked to your Twitch? Like, is there a link to your YouTube on your Twitch channel? I mean, do you Twitch, I should say. Obviously you have a Twitch. But do you Twitch? Do you do Twitch live streams? You're allowed to answer that because I asked. Okay. Well, you know, you can drop your link, drop your YouTube link there, or join the Discord and share it there if you want. There's not a lot of us on the Discord though. We'd love to have more. Various games, not just farming sims, because I also have some speedruns that I do of Mario, mostly Mario right now, but I've done a few others. And I play newer games too, some. Not a lot. Other than Stardew Valley. I played Slam Rancher for a while and streamed it. And that was nice, but I burnt out hard when I tried to speedrun it. I did not like doing that. So, probably won't try that again. I might. I don't know. I want to, but at the same time, it was like banging my head on the wall. I like Slime Rancher though. It's so cute. So I might go back and play it just for the ranching. Because the last time I played it, I did a challenge where I didn't ranch at all. Shell! Welcome to the stream. Hello, friend. That's all right. We can read your chats in spirit. That's how strong it is. Oh no, wait, you actually chatted that. You're something else, kid. Kurt here is absolutely reschooling me on a game that I used to play a lot of and used to love. I'm glad you do because it's lame, but it is, if you're into it, it's super funny. Well, then we could be lame together. I mean, it's fantastic humor. It's perfect. It's so funny.
No.
Why are you kicking me? That's right. We've turned the needle the other way around. Quit kicking, kid. That's mean. That's mean. I really like that you can just hold the run button on this and you literally just keep running in the direction you're going. You don't have to hold the direction. We are manipulating this game. Stop kicking. No, sir. Hold on a sec. I gotta put a toddler on the floor. Look, you crushed it. Eat it up.
No.
Then put it on the table. Careful, it's falling apart. That one too. Okay. Okay. Now there's Pop-Tart pieces all over my couch. Sorry, couch crew. I have not. I have not. I probably should. It's on the Switch. I just like that, you know, they get some stuff on the PC now anyway. Switch and Steam. I'll probably get it on the Switch then if I decide to get it. But we'll see. Right now I got new Pokemon Snap on the way. That's right. 3 days. 3 more days. 29, 30, yeah. 3 more days. Hopefully it arrives early in the morning. If it arrives early enough, I'm streaming it. If it doesn't, I'm sorry to say the stream won't be till Monday. You want chips?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this on the Be Right Back screen for a second because the toddler decides he wants chips now. The toddler does this. It's okay. It won't take long. Chips. Why is there more Pop-Tart over here? Kid.
That's good.
There's your chips. Okay. I like how he looks back. The other thing is, this is on my SNES Mini, by the way. Oh, I did not mean to swing the axe. And no, this is not a game that comes with SNES Mini. Oh. I'm thinking about doing some tutorials. Because the ones that I can find are not the depth that I like. I would like to be able to create some tutorials that someone who just like used to play this back in the day doesn't really understand the hacking and all that could pick it up and understand it. Good guides for this game? Oh my goodness, no, there are none. If I remember back in the day, the only thing that I was ever told was basically, Bailey, stop, was basically just utilize your first day to clean as much of the farm as you can without using a tool, which is weeds and rocks. Little rocks. Pebbles. Stones. Not boulders. We'll call them stones. See, now, I would make walls out of these rocks, but oh, that's cool. I think, well, I had Nintendo Power then, so I know I used Nintendo Power, but I may have got a player's guide, like an official Nintendo Power player's guide. But they didn't know how the game truly worked deep down. They had some insight that they got from the parent company, but not full information. Definitely not a full workup. Yeah, it's Nanny. I don't remember there being trees either. That's throwing me. Maybe that was the Game Boy one. On the farm. On the farm. No, wait. In the Game Boy one, I don't think there were any trees. But we're just throwing stones into these bottomless ponds. Don't fall in. Jeez Louise. My guess is the whole farm sits on a giant underwater or underground lake. And these are just openings to that giant underground lake. Oh, wow. A day-by-day guide? That's nuts. If you need to follow a day-by-day guide, you're not really having fun with the game. That's not the fun. That would be better. Like, and leave open spots for people to make decisions of their own. But let them know, you know, let them know what their decisions may entail. Like, if you choose to plant this instead of that, or if you want to plant more, or if at this point you're ready to get an animal or not, kind of thing. That's one thing about Stardew is you have to be ready to get an animal because you got to buy a silo, you got to buy whatever structure you're going to keep the animal in depending on which animal, and then you got to go buy the animal. And then you better have a heater before winter, otherwise they're going to be grumpy animals. But I think for a game like this, it's meant a little bit to be played kind of the how you want, you know, a little open, a little, here's the best way to make money, but here's some other options that do well, would be cool. But most importantly is, you know, how to design your crop layout for profitability. When to grow, you know, grow first day, do this. Yes. Like first 30 days or whatever. First 1, 5, 10. Make sure you do all these things. And then after that, you should be free and clear to do what you want. Just make sure you start getting a routine. The routines, man, the daily routines are really a lot of what makes this game a big draw. To me, is you get up, you check the weather. You immediately go, if you have animals, you go and you see the animals. You take the cows for their walks. Can you walk the chickens? I can't remember. You know, you do all that every day in order. You do these things. You harvest the plants that are harvestable and make sure you get them into the box. You know, all that stuff. But I think going in and correcting a lot of that would be very cool. Ben Hopkins live. See, another lover of Harvest Moon. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you came back to the couch. How are you doing? Harvest Moon is flippin' fantastic. It's open. You can absolutely play it how you want. It's straight up sim. I don't care. It's a sim. It is the birth of the farming sim. And I don't mean like, you know, the Maxis Sims. Maxis Sims, which is now EA, by the way. Those were more management games, not sim games. Absolutely OG Start. That's why it's in the title. It is the OG Stardew Valley. And if Coral Island's gonna be as awesome as it looks, we're gonna start calling it the OG Coral Island. I don't know. Coral Island is probably a lot more Stardew Valley like cloning with. Have you seen it yet? Have any of you seen it yet? You've been here for ages. Meetings suck. Yes, this is the SNES. I'm on my SNES Mini actually. Of all places. Methods. If you're curious, methods. I think I knew someone who had the cartridge. I might even have the cartridge. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break out the cartridge. If I have it. I know I have Harvest Moon 64 cartridge. Because that was mine. I bought that game. And I was only like 12 or something. Bailey, get down. You're a brat, kid. He made the dog get up. Gotta remember to bring the dog in. Oh man, yeah. Almost forgot about that. You gotta bring the dog in every night. I cannot remember. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Kitsy. In my nice working and lurking mug. Ben Hopkins, if you work and you lurk, check out my mug in my merch store. Hey, Duda. How are you doing, sir? I'm glad you're back. You can get it in other colors now. Originally, you could only get it in a white background, but now you can get other colors. I was able to organically fit in a merch promo. So, pretty good. That's very rare for me. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I need a hoe. Yeah. And the grass seeds, but make sure I got the hoe in hand. I said I was good because of that, but no, I am actually good today. No headache today. Oh, come on, dude. We just gotta till 9 spots. 8 more, actually, from the time you did that. You don't have to water grass, so... Oh, come on. Just one more spot. Don't pass out on me. Alright. Get some grass started. Alright. Let me put some tools up. I'm gonna need a watering can in hand. And I probably should go with the axe so I can get some materials. Kurt would know. Kurt is the newest member of the Couch Crew. Couch Crew. Excuse my mouth and its inability to do its job. And we'll just leave this here for now. We'll put that up later. Wait. You really can't put these back. That makes me mad. I want to put it back. I guess if you hit it with the axe, it goes back? I don't know. Alright. Come on, 42. So, just to catch you up to speed, for anybody who's just joining us, Thursday, found a time slip by accident and got sent back about 30 years and to a place called Flowerbed Town. Yeah. I remember, Kurt said it. Kurt told me what it was, and I know it's Flowerbed. So Flowerbed Town. Kurt the Gamer has been awesome. Kurt the Gamer has a YouTube, which I encourage Kurt the Gamer to put their YouTube link in the chat. That's 42. He looks a little different, but that's 42. I'm kind of inspired by my Secret of Evermore playthrough yesterday. How the guy like goes through different time or eras, and his dog changes. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna write in the diary before bed because I want to save. There you go, folks. Check that out. Check out Kurt. He's done a let's play on this game, on this very game. I'm gonna pull that up. Yeah. As well as, oh wow, some GBA games. Nice. Harvest Moon 64. All right. If you like old school games, check out Kurt the Gamer. This guy's got some good stuff here. Absolutely recommended. fxCommands are active. Oh, Harvest Moon 64. That's right. Sorry. My apologies. Yeah, Harvest Moon 64. You should. You absolutely should do this game. And yes, I want you all to remember that you are breathtaking, but you have to use the command now.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Alright, so it's morning. I'm pretty certain time does not pass while you're inside. Sunny tomorrow. Let's go outside, 42. That's the other thing. Oh, sorry, Bailey. My dog, my actual dog. Thought I was talking about her. Watering can. Alright, this is, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not easy. We need to go to... We probably need to go to town and talk to people, just to talk to people. There's not much else to do right now until we start making some serious bank, other than hoeing. Oh wait. What's on the back hill? Can you... Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh! Workman's house. Call us for annex and extension. Closed on weekends and holidays. I totally forgot about this. I will be honest. That's not going to be an easy task. I guess that's a good reason for a day-to-day. Like, this is how to make sure this happens. I won't change my lifestyle. Oh, that's right. I can get forageables. I can fish. They look like it. It's... Look. Obviously, the people at Natsumi were also people at Nintendo at some time or another. Water, water, water. Water, water, water. Oh, they just translated it. Who made the game? I thought they made the game. Wow, the things you learn. How am I supposed to fish without force feedback? There it is. I got a boot. Bailey. Nice. So I can grab this and I can sell it. I can just take it back. I don't have a bag yet, so I gotta take it back like this. Oh, you couldn't sell that. That was just a plain old flower. I could have given it as a gift or something, I'm sure. I guess I should explore the mountain a little bit. They look like triplets, don't they? Or quadruplets. Look, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are 4 of them because there's one inside. So they're quadruplets, which is exactly like A Link to the Past, or not, Ocarina of Time. Cave? Cave. Cave? What's in the, oh, I need that. Easy to collapse. Okay. Does that mean... Whoops. Oh, I didn't bring my hammer. Dang it. What the heck are these? Yes, that I remember now. Okay, now I thought that Natsumi actually had the originals as well, but I guess not. And yeah, that's I did read about the whole Harvest Moon or the ranch story and Story of Seasons thing. What is up, Nolan? We are playing the original. Oh, I shouldn't have put that in there. We are playing the original Stardew Valley right here. It's called Harvest Moon. And it's on the NES. Or, sorry, SNES. I don't know why I said NES. How are you doing? Is it just me, or do some stumps break easier than others? Yeah, it's kind of my style to go a little retro, so. And this is Thursday. It's still Thursday. He traveled back in time. To a simpler time. Where there were only 4 ladies to court, and that's it. Sucks being back at work. Yeah, I guess. It's been a year. It's now been a year. And I don't know. I'd go back. I could go back to work. Vanavan! Welcome back. How are you? We're doing it right this time. We're not screwing up in Harvest Moon this time. Oh, that's it. No more chopping anything. One more and I'll die. What I should do though is no, I'm still gonna need my watering can. Did I water my plants? Yes I did. Yes I did. I'm bad. I'm so bad. How are you doing, Vanavan? Yes. It doesn't hurt to write in the diary. I like that it gives you the option, but you don't have to save every night. But getting there? Okay. Hi, Brennan. I'm doing pretty good. We're just kicking it in old school here. That's what we're doing. We're kicking it old school. I really hope Pokemon Snap arrives early because I want to play it Friday. On stream. I mean, I want to play it Friday on stream. I probably need to refill this thing. I don't remember how many squares it can do. That many. That is 8, 16, 19. I must have did one somewhere else by accident. Yes, I did. I remember now. Okay, so 20. Let's get the hammer. Oh, that's right. I cleaned it of weeds and the small rocks, because you can stay up all night and do that, because this game doesn't have a pass out time. I said I cleaned it of weeds. Excuse you. I need to start hoeing everything. Weeds pop up. That just happens in this game. Untilled land, weeds pop up. Tilled land, untills. If I remember correctly. But there's stuff hidden in the ground, so we need to start tilling. Like miracle berries and money and moles. What do you do with the moles? I forgot about that. What do you do with the moles? Secret garden, no entry allowed. I mean, it's right there. It's not very secret. Six chops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hassan chop. That's some old school cartoon stuff. Sunglasses on? On who? Can't put sunglasses on, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The moles. Oh yes. Then they be Mario moles. The Monty mole, or I can't remember. Okay, this must be the cow barn. Dang, I can get a lot of cows. And this must be the chicken coop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What happened? Oh. That always catches me by surprise. I really need a pack. Don't pass out. Okay. So we're getting there. Because one of the good things about this game is you don't have to upgrade your tools to reach a point where you can actually clean the farm completely, which is nice. Otherwise, that'd be rough. What, was it a sunny day tomorrow? Oh, totally goofy. It's so simple too. It's like, it's only like 3 different frames. No, it's only 2 different frames. And it's just doot 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 doot. It's so old school. Oh, but this is the beginning, folks. This is where it all started. Like, they couldn't put a whole lot of time into the running frames. So, cuz there's so much game. There's really a lot of game here. Oh, look at that plush, beautiful lawn. Hey, and the plants are starting to grow. I do not have my watering can. I guess we're breaking rocks today, because I'm not coming back for the axe until tomorrow. So, all crops in this game, once they actually sprout, you cannot walk on them. This is why I have this funny shape. Also, all seeds cast in a 3x3 centering on the player. So that's for anybody who's unaware. So So you do this little U shape or O shape. Some people like the O shape. I like the U shape. Oops. And you grow your plants like that. Am I missing or something? What I'm gonna do is run up to the woods, or the forest, or the mountain. I'm gonna get the name right one of these times. Run up to the mountain, see if I can find a berry or something and sell it as quick as possible. Before, yeah, that. Before it gets late. No, don't eat it. I could eat it for energy, so I could keep going, but I want money. Wild grapes. Now, if I'm lucky, I might be able to get another one. It's not looking like it, though. I'll be honest. No, this game is adorably charming. It's so simple. And yet so complex and so big for its time. I'm not gonna make it. Can you not crash things, kid? Alright. Can I set it down? No. Alright, well. At least I got one sold, I think. You don't get the money till the next day. Womp, womp, womp. This is my brother-in-law taught me this. Give me my womping tool. Alright, I'm not gonna pass out, so. I guess we can check for weeds real quick. Let me kill your weeds. I think it takes, I don't know. Weeds are random-ish. You know, as random as a game can actually random. Fake random. Bren, you leave that dog alone. No, leave the dog alone. You're scaring her. Or you're exciting her way too much, because she's gonna, like, do something she shouldn't. Like, nip ya or something. Alright, what do we got? Another sunny day. Of course. Can I get some rain, please? There was very little rain in this game. I'm sorry to say. That's... They absolutely did. They absolutely did follow the layout. They did a really good job. I swear I grabbed that dog. What the heck? You come outside. Do your thing. Watering can. Oh. I'm watching the other screen and there's just a little bit of lag on my preview on OBS. Really? I was down to 1 and it was empty. Alright, let's get to womping. Let's get to the mountain. Might be able to get a couple things to sell and then be home when they actually get picked up. Oh, that was worth 150? We are getting more of those grapes. I can go plant a whole nother set of crop now. I don't know which one is more profitable, turnips or potatoes, but... What are you doing, child? Get that off your head. Get that off your head. Do you want that put on? Yeah? I like how I just ate while holding a grape. That was awesome. I gotta get a second grape in there before pickup. Yes, it's the berry of the wild grape. Absolutely. It's so, like... They didn't even do a great job of translating. But it didn't matter. It did not matter in the slightest. Yeah? You like that shirt? Do you want that shirt on?
Okay.
Okay? Hold on, just 1 second. I gotta get this dropped in the bin. Alright. Come here. You want... Let's do one shirt, not two, okay? Here. So yes, very inorganic. That's the way I call it. Inorganic. Alright, so we got 2 grapes in, and tomorrow we're going to buy seeds. It was... A lot of the translation is just mechanical. It's like... The game itself is this flowy, do it how you want it kind of thing. And then all the translation is mechanical. And I need to stop worrying with like everything on the farm. Like all the jobs on the farm, like the watering and the breaking the rocks. I did get paid. I did get paid when I wasn't here. Because I was at 150 and now I'm at 300. So I got paid for that first grape yesterday when I wasn't here for the pickup. I was in the path. So that is one good thing. But if you put anything in the box after pickup in this one, yeah, it's gone. Unlike at least on the Game Boy Color one, it would save it till the next day. And I know on the N64 it would do the same. Alright, I don't want to pass out and die, so... I like how he just plops down in front of the TV. Back then, when this game was out, like, your parents would go, "Your eyes are gonna go bad." Yeah, I know, yeah. But, yeah, in this one, no. They're... As proven by the fact that I didn't get anything for that herb from the cave. I threw it in too late. Alright, so, task number 1. Go buy seeds. Because we got 600 gold. I'm probably too early. Nope, okay. What do you got? Oh, nothing, because it would be on that. pedestal there. Oh, the table. Whatever you want to call it. What time do you open? We're closed. Oh. Is it the day? It's Sunday! I can't buy seeds on Sunday. I should have went to church, but I don't do that in real life either, so. I guess we'll just go pick some more. There's too much work to do. To go to the church of work. What else have we got here? Mostly just the grapes. Oh, hey. I can't get out when you were there. You closed your eyes, so get out first. Liar. Hey, quit. You are absolutely... What? Go open the other one. Don't open this one. This is definitely not a Mormon stream. I'm absolutely clear about that. I got nothing against Mormons.
No.
I lived in Utah for a little while.
No. No.
I am not Harris Heller.
No. No.
Not an LDS churchgoer.
Papa?
I don't think I'm gonna get any more grapes before things go. Where's your tablet? Go get it. Unfortunately. But at least I got that grape. Now we can break more rocks. Yes, the one singular wife that I have should have tipped you off. That's not true at all. That's... There is a group that broke off that are like that, but the vast majority of them, the mainstream, LDS, are not like that. And I will be the first to tell you. Because I actually made some friends while I was out in Utah who do follow that. The not so polygamous kind. Well, you know that it's nighttime because the music stopped. They didn't come up with night music. They should have came up with night music. I'm just saying. The music is another prime example of how inspired by this that Stardew Valley is. I will say that. Because there is less intrusion of music. And it's good music in Stardew. But it's not ever present. It comes and goes. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Here. Here you go. And it's not, like, overpowering. Though there is more ambient sounds, but I think that's a matter of technology more than anything. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, huzzah! Alright, number one rule of a rainy day, do not wear yourself out on a rainy day. Like, as soon as you start to get signs of working too much, you stop. Because you will get sick in this game. I swear it. I know on the Game Boy one you would. So... You get to stay inside today. I don't remember if you can in this or not. Oh look, the potatoes are done. Oh, dang it. I forgot. I gotta get used to this. At least it was only one potato before I realized what I was doing. So we harvest, and then we go buy more seeds, which we should have enough to buy 3 bags. So we'll buy, I'll probably buy 2, a bag of turnips and a bag of potatoes. I do find it funny that when I pull that up, the ground is dry. Did you notice that? When I remove the potato, the ground is dry. Oh, how I need a bag. Alright, so we need seeds. Huh. I did not know that. I did not know that. I wonder if I can do that in this one. Can I leave the dog inside? We'll get, yep, 1 bag of turnip. Priced really conveniently. 1 bag of potato. You know what? 1 more bag of turnip. Alright. I'm not buying anything else right now. Most of what you do in the first season is just farm and clear the farm. So, it's just crops and clearing. Besides, yeah, that's the only tools, is for animals. Of course. That's ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. It's raining. It is currently producing water from the sky at a constant rate. Dang you, fake digital water. I need my hoe too, anyway. So let's get the hoe. And we'll grab the turnip seeds because I got 2 of those. Alright, so I did it again. That's 200 gold down the drain. Well, at least I don't have to till as much area, right? I keep forgetting to check. Eh, there's some money back anyway. I always do that. I gotta get back in the habit of checking what's in my hand. Because that's just something you don't have to worry about in Stardew. Or even newer Harvest Moon games. Yep, that's all. Oh, yay. At least we made some money off those potatoes. 560 off 7 of them means they were 80 apiece. Yes, Grandpa is all about giving me grief from the spirit world. Especially when I noob it up. He's gonna grade me on how well I do in Harvest Moon as well as in Stardew Valley. You know that, right? Yeah. You're absolutely right. You want to not get milk for 3 days? Whack a cow with a tool. How do you think you inherited the farm? In this? That's, oh crap, you're right, because it's 30 years ago. And in a different place. No, Grandpa is happily farming back in Stardew Valley right now. At least I can afford more seeds. even though I destroyed seeds. I don't have my axe. 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 Rocks. I'm almost cleared. Okay, time to go. Oh, a weed. I didn't even see it. Dark and rainy. It's hard to see. I need to start randomly hoeing. I want no comments about that comment. Whoa. You are your grandpa. That's weird. You know what? That's canon now. Bran, sit down. Bran, sit down. Yeah, oop. Sit down. You gotta stay on top of these weeds, or they will overtake again. That's just what weeds are like. Oh, I forgot about that. And you can't jump it if it's broken, which is ridiculous because it's smaller. Yes, you're absolutely right. You are. You're... Ow! No, sir! Well, don't hit me in the ear. I gotta go get a piece of fence. No. Well, stop it.
What?
I forgot how quickly the fence starts to wear out in this. Brennan, stop. I could probably break one more rock. Quit. You're gonna make me have to mute. Okay, definitely don't go no further. Yes, that's my head. What do we got for tomorrow's weather? Sunny again. Oh, so it rained one day and it did me no good because the potatoes were done. Yes. Ziggy says that I have to make a certain amount of money in order to get back to my time and place. My dimension. That's what this is. Or was that the other? No, yeah, that was that one. Ziggy. It could be like sliders. It could just be an alternate dimension altogether. We gotta figure out how to get back. We're gonna have to jump through a bajillion different games before we can get back. I don't have enough farming sim games to do that. Go get Blaze. Child, I'm gonna tell your mother what you're up to. Beating up your dad. You're evil. Ow! No! I missed. Oh, I'm out. Thought I missed. You're a serious distraction, child. See, even in this I can miss watering the right thing. I do that in Stardew Valley all the time. Okay, hold on. I gotta deal with this. Absolutely not. You're being bad. You stop it. Hurting me, and you're kicking me. And that's not okay. We don't kick. We don't kick. Are you trying to tell me something? Oh, you are trying to tell me something. Only you could have just used your words. Yes, I see what you're talking about. Folks, I'm gonna finish watering this. And I think that having my calendar up and wallet up pauses. Hold on, let me look at my calendar and wallet. Yes. Yes. The toddler needs a change. So I'm going to change him. I will be back as soon as that's over and my hands are washed because that's important. Hygiene is important. Yes. Let's go. Get your tablet. Alright. We are back. I'm out here, Brennan. If you want to come see me, come see me. He decided to go stay with his brother in the bedroom where he got changed. So. But we're back and hands are washed. Thank goodness. Alright. That's watered. Whoops. It's calling the dog. See? Let's go see if we can get a grape real quick. And then if we can, maybe we'll try to go buy more seeds real quick. We'll see. Time is of the essence. Bailey, enough. I don't want to eat the berry of the wild grape. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so OG Harvest or OG Stardew Valley Harvest Moon. I keep doing that. OG Stardew Valley. What do we think? We think awesome possum. We think lame. We think different. Different is probably more than anything. I think turnips is the way we want to go. Actually, I don't know why I'm questioning it. Crops notes. Turnip and potato. Aha! Potatoes are the way to go. But they take longer, probably. So turnips might be the way to go. Or it takes you back. It takes me back to... I probably need to buy more grass seeds. To be prepared for animal time. So there's my money. I probably need to go talk to other folks too. Because... I don't want to just talk to... Yeah. She's cool. I can't remember what the chicken statue's about. But now it's dark. And we need to plant more grass. Because we don't have to water it. That's the main reason. Switch to the hoe. What about cows? Oh, a coin. Can't sell him. What do I do with him? He's cute and all, but what do I do with him? Some dog you are. Oh, it's a I know. I'll release him to the wild. Bye, Mr. Mole. See? I did the right thing. The chicken statue is probably about cows. I don't even know what I want to say to you right now. I missed a call. Oh, it's spam. No worries. Just spam. Brandon, I'm not coming in there, bud. Alright. Now, give me a watering can again, so don't forget. Vanavan is notorious for sarcasm. That's who hasn't been here in a while. I miss. Is notorious. That is not what I wanted to do. Somewhere on this farm is a miracle berry under the ground. I know it. Brennan, I can't hoe the shadow. The shadow is solid. Did anyone else notice that? Solid shadow. I'm just prepping the area for grass, that's all. The other seeds I'll plant in a bit. Tomorrow, I mean. Alright, we're done. It is possible to overwork. What's the weather say? Sunny day tomorrow. You know the one thing I hate about this game? The sound the text makes. Oh, that's right. Okay. Until it's found. Yeah. I should have known. I should have known it was based on just the tilling action. Sunny day tomorrow. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh. Dog. I don't like leaving him in. It just seems rude. Plus, you know, maybe he keeps the wild animals away. Go on, 42. Do your job. I'm gonna go to the mountain real quick. We can water plants later. We can plant new seeds later. We're going to get some grapes. I don't know how much the herbs in the cave are worth, but I know how much the grapes are worth. And 150 ain't bad. Oh, paying attention, I was reading that. That's crazy, Kurt. But that's part of it too, is those Let's Plays where you can sit there and go, what are you doing? You watch those. You don't turn it right off. You're like, but, you don't quit. Those aren't even half as bad as the phone game ads where they are clearly, purposely doing it wrong. Do I have... Yes, I still have the... We're gonna use it. I guess I could have grabbed the seeds, but we'll do that in a second. Turnips grow fast. I think turnips are the way to go. I mean, on the entire crop, you're only losing... what? That's 20 a piece times 8, 160. Give that back. Thank goodness. Whoa! Good thing I had the right tool for that. I mean, it's not like we step with a frickin' foot square step. We can walk through the crops without stepping on them. It is possible. Oh, jeez. Remember, it was a happy day in, I don't remember in this one, but I know when you upgrade the watering can in 64, you could over a 9, over the 3x3, 9 squares. And then you didn't have to do U-shapes anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I remember in 64 when your watering can upgraded and you could get away with not planting U-shapes anymore. Did I water that? It doesn't look watered. That's why I ask. It's watered, but it doesn't look watered. Whatever. Oh no, we are tilling this up. I like to have this area ready for grass anyway. The one day it's rained, and I didn't even get any use out of it. Well, thank you so much, Kurt. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the follow so much. It does. It means a lot. And I hope to see you again. We'll be playing Stardew Valley tomorrow. And hopefully, we'll be playing new Pokemon Snap Friday, if not Monday. But thank you so much, not only for popping in here, but for all the help. I really appreciate it. Did it again. And I hope you have a good day. I'll be honest, folks, in my non-streaming downtime where I actually play games, when I actually play games, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 lately because it hit Game Pass, and I only had it back on the 360. I didn't get the re-release. This is nice. This is a pleasant change from that. Dog's just laid out. Grand Theft Auto 5. I had it on the Xbox 360 back when it first came out. And don't choke on cola, by the way. Jeez. They couldn't figure out how to put shadow on tilled soil. So if there's a shadow, you can't till it. Oh, what a time. I guess I could go up there and eat grapes now for energy. Well, I mean, just trying to look out for you, you know? You shouldn't choke on cola. It's not conducive to a healthy lifestyle. Not that cola in general is very conducive to a healthy lifestyle. You know what else I forgot? The onsen, or the spring. You can just go in, and you actually gain energy. It doesn't show you, but you do. No, definitely not in the air pipe. Quality sulfur spring. Benefits: rheumatism, recovery of stamina. Always looking for a new way to take care of my digital rheumatism. I forgot I could do that. You can literally go all night. Let's not make that weird. I need a hammer. I need a wampin tool. Got wampin to do. So that means I don't have to waste another day and I can clear the farm. The only downside is I don't actually know how much stamina I have. I only have an indicator of how little stamina I have left. Yeah, wampin tool. That's it. The ban hammer. I'm banning these rocks. These giant boulder things. That's what's going on. We're gonna avoid the hot spring and see what we can get off just the grapes on the mountain. Can't believe I forgot all about that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Never mind. Me? Forget something? Oh, hey. Look at that view. That is amazing pixel art. That's like, that's some Bob Ross right there. That's all the game went into that. That's not true. It's a good game. We're gonna eat every berry on the mountain twice. And that should give us enough energy to do some serious womping. It's an experiment. Alright. That went pretty well. Also, I think Thursday has officially earned his way back to Stardew Valley. So tomorrow, it will be safe. We will go back to Stardew. And the audio's already choppy? There it is. It's got to be a memory problem with OBS right now. Right just past the 2-hour mark, it starts to go. That's okay. It's you're on the phone. It's fine. No, it wasn't. It wasn't your phone. It's not your phone. It's. I don't know what exactly is going on. I got a lot of stuff going on, so it might be something I need to get rid of. Like maybe that thing. Let's try that. First. Okay. OBS only has 18 different things going, and it's only eaten, you know, 1.5 gigs of memory. What do you need help with? What do you need help with, Ben Hopkins? The audio problem? The choppiness that I'm having? I need help with it? I'm trying. Are you having a similar problem? Or am I helping you with the audio in your ear? So what I'm going to try to do is this audio visualizer. Let's see if we can, let's just remove it from this page. And that ought to reduce the amount of things going on. I got too many, excuse me. I got too many browser things going on, I think. Let me, there's a bunch of stuff I don't need. Oh my goodness, DJ Inferno. Excuse me. Thank you for the raid. Big raid. Thank you so much, DJ Inferno. Welcome, raiders. Apologies for the audio. I'm currently trying to resolve it. I think it's OBS. I don't know how to fix that, but I'm trying. Oh, is that what you need help with? Or is that what causes the problem? Small widgets that show follow subs and audio visualizers in Streamlabs. Oh, those cause the problem. You're helping me with this. Thank you. How is it going, DJ Inferno? So, I'm in regular OBS, but yeah, this problem is new. It is Ben Hopkins. Ben Hopkins likes to check out my stream. It's really cool. Good, good. Glad to hear that. I'm it's probably the visualizer then. It probably is the audio visualizer. So because I don't use it on every screen, and I use it on this screen, and I've been doing a lot more retro stuff. So I do use it on this screen. Mine does not go away. Unless it is now. And I can't hear all that. Let me do some things with Potato to see if I can actually hear it myself on my page. Oh yeah, no, I hear that. That static is terrible. Oh my goodness. I thought about changing my bit rate, if that would help. My audio bit rate. But we'll see if that helps. I'm trying to hear it again. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. I'm so sorry, folks, that you have to hear that. I don't know what's causing that. I wish I did. It's got to be something OBS related, and it's got to be something like what Ben Hopkins was talking about, but it's not going away. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let me look. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me... Sorry about that. I was trying to resolve some things in the hopes that it helps. But now it's worse. Now it's worse. So much worse. Weird. So that said, let's try to roll this out. We'll break that rock. Besides, I got children to feed. Anyway. Thank you again, everybody. Again, I apologize for the audio. Things happen. I'm gonna try to clean this up some. See if I can't figure out what's going on. And OBS is just cranking up my memory. It's almost using 2 gigs at this point, and I don't know I don't know what's causing it. But we'll write in the diary. And, oh, that's interesting. There we go. Oh, it's good to know. It lets you know that. Oh. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Camera, microphone, capture card, headphones. So, yeah, I tried that with the microphone. Right. The problem is I have to close Potato to do it. I could try the headphones. But for camera, I can do the camera too. So it turns out I can't do the headphones. Because Potato doesn't do hot swap. So I think this one is the camera. That was the microphone. Alright, stop doing that. If you want to do that, go back to the main. So if that was the microphone, then this is the camera? Yeah, that was the camera. If you can't tell. What a great face it caught. Oh, let's try to hook that back up. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Give me just a second. I'll fix the camera, I think. Oh. Okay. There we go. Anyway, so how's the audio now? I can't tell. Let me see. Wow. Maybe it was the camera. That's interesting. Could be the camera. Could be something I removed from OBS as well because I've been dinking around. I doubt it though. I'm gonna go with the camera, honestly, at this rate. It feels like the camera. So that's something that y'all can use. This is standard OBS. This is not Streamlabs OBS. I need to go mute that because I hear myself like a full second behind myself. Okay. That's better. So again, standard OBS, if you have problems with staticiness, check your USB devices. And it may not be the one you think it is. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be on fixed focus. Why are you doing that? So, wow. I got some stuff. I put it in the drawer. I can't get it now. I got an octopus cable. Octopus OTG cable for that thing, SNES Mini, the thing you're watching right now. So what I can do is it takes power over the normal micro USB and has 3 USB A ports on it as well. And then plugs into the micro USB on the SNES Mini, but I can use those 3 ports for USB drive, or if I get to a certain point, keyboard, mouse, or other controllers, USB controllers. So I can do external storage on it, which I think is really awesome. And that means more games, and not just SNES games, like Sega games, NES games, some arcade games, MAME games. But I don't really need suggestions for some of those, but for some others I do, like arcade games. I'm a home console guy. I grew up with the home console. I had the old Atari, whatever the 7000 series was, 7800, I think. Had NES when I was little. I didn't like start playing that right away. And then I had SNES. SNES was my thing. Now, I got into PC gaming later. That's the thing. I did get into PC gaming later. But we're console gamer here. So the arcade stuff I don't know very well. But I will be doing that. And if anyone wants help with their SNES Mini or their NES Mini, let me know. And I might be able to do that. Highly recommend getting one if you can find one. They're awesome. And they're just little computers. But if you're joining us here, again, I apologize for you catching me at the end stream. That's just a timing thing. No one can control that. But if you want to catch more, which we'll be playing Stardew Valley tomorrow, Thursday made enough money that Ziggy said he can leave Harvest Moon and go back to Stardew Valley. Please hit that follow button. DJ Inferno, real quick, for everybody else who did not come with the raid. Quick shout out for DJ Inferno. You know, just to remember to hit the follow button. What else? New Pokemon Snap this week. It comes out Friday. I got release day delivery, so hopefully I get it early enough to play it on stream. And if Amazon screws up and I get it early, we're definitely playing it on stream. Here's hoping that Amazon screws up and gives it to me early. Right? I mean, y'all check out DJ Inferno if you got a chance, and I gotta work on that, getting Breathtaking to work as
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
it's true. What else? Brennan. I think that's about it. I gotta feed children. So thank you all. Is there a raid we want to go to? I'm looking for someone playing classic, like some NES, SNES games. Harvest Moon. It would be great if someone's playing Harvest Moon. My memory is being all used up by OBS, so I'm having a hard time finding just me. I'm the only one playing Harvest Moon. But there's other Harvest Moon games. Does anyone know anyone we'd like to raid? I don't mind raiding. No, not Harvest Moon speedruns. So that is interesting. Harvest Moon One World. And Story of Seasons, which I think is the one that you want to see? Yeah. Here, let's go to Story of Seasons. Oh, darn. There are 10 viewers, but there are no live channels. Huh. Bummer. We do have a Harvest Moon One World. Or Stardew. If anyone's playing Stardew. Is anyone on my, like, follows playing Stardew right now? It's not looking like it. Well, who do I have? Fish Hands is on. Tomb Raider. That's retro-y. I'm really bad at this. It's a bad time, too. This is not a Dead by Daylight group. I can tell that. Not enough of us. Alright. I can't find a raid, folks, and I apologize for that. But hopefully you come back next time with some Stardew, and we'll find someone to raid tomorrow. I hope so. Anyway, it's been wonderful talking with y'all. It's been wonderful hanging out and playing old school Stardew. I finally said it right. The original, the thing that started it all, the Sim Farm mother, grand, for all of that. Harvest Moon. And why not keep playing it? We'll figure out how to fit it in. So we'll figure out how to fit that in. We got Secret of Evermore. We've got our normal Stardew Valley. Gotta play it. And we got new Pokemon Snap on the way. Hopefully sometime this year, Psychonauts 2. Because thank you, Duda. Much love. Love you too. Please, everybody be safe. Buckle up. Drink your water. Take care of yourselves. Cameras cause audio problems. Have a nice day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.